Hey y'all, sorry I'm a minute late. I got caught up at rabbits. Rabbits got me in the Scientology hole again. Dang her. Give me a second, I gotta fix my apron. Hey Cash. Who is Carmel? Um, Carmel is not a person. Well, there probably is somebody named Carmel actually, now that I think about it. But I don't know anybody named Carmel. We're actually making Christmas candy. But we're gonna try an adaptation. My mom suggested I try this. So we're gonna do it live. Why not? Hey Gina, hey Catherine, hey Mark. All right, get this on. This shit gets hot if it's splatters, so that's what it is. Hey the real angel. All right, let me put this on and then we're gonna get going. Okay, so I'm gonna take my typical, give me 1 second, let me get my stuff out. Caro. We're gonna use, we're gonna try, the ingredients for caramel are pretty expensive to do a lot of it over time. If you're just making a batch or two, it's not bad. But if you're making, I end up making like 10 to 12 batches at least a year during Christmas time because of giving them away to family and friends. Um, so somebody was asking me, is there a way to make it cheaper, the ingredients cheaper? So that's what we're doing. We're test running a different variation of this and we're going to see. I will be truthful with you though, if it doesn't taste correct, if its consistency is not correct, we will stick to the main ingredients. But let me grab what else I need. Caro cream. We're gonna use margarine before y'all come in here with the margarine stuff. Oh, shut it. You ain't in my kitchen. You ain't eating my stuff. Hey, Yoper Gal. Hey, Wooddrake. Hey, Gracie B. If you ain't eating my food, don't have a comment. I get so sick of all these people running around talking all this shit about things they know nothing about. Okay, first and foremost, you're going to need your molds. So these are silicone molds that I use. He is wandering around somewhere, Britt. So you got to get your mold set up. You do not have to pre-spray these or anything. They pop right out. Well, on the typical recipe. So we'll hope that this does the same. But, okay, so that's preset. I always set them on a cookie sheet though, in case there's overflow. You're gonna need that for the end of it. You will also need a heavy bamboo or wooden spoon. They do not conduct heat. They don't take your heat from the caramel. You need a heavy wooden spoon or bamboo. I do not suggest using plastic, and you will need a candy thermometer. Candy thermometers, do not put them in the dishwasher, people, and do not submerge them in water. That is like the two biggest no-nos. So this time around, we're going to try, the typical recipe does not call for this, and I will teach you guys the typical recipe probably this week. But you're going to need Caro syrup. We're going to try evaporated milk instead of heavy cream. We're going to try margarine instead of real butter, and sugar, of course. We also need real vanilla, which I have a ton of. But, ooh, wait. Do I already have some? Ooh, I do have my almond extract. I got licorice and cinnamon today, so it should be here in the next couple days. Oh, Britt, yeah. Yeah, I did that one. I did that. I definitely got that done with already this week. Okay, so we're going to need, actually might need 2 things of evaporated milk. So we need a cup and a 2/3 and a quarter. So to start this out, we're going to use a 1/2 cup. And again, we are just testing this to see if we can make it cheaper. So There is no guarantee on this one if it will set up or not, but we're going to give it a go. This is how you test things in the kitchen, people. Okay, so we got 2 cans. We got our sugar right here. We got our margarine in. We're going to turn our burner on to medium to start melting the margarine. We got, I need a 2/3 and a 3/4. There's a quarter. Okay. We're going to add in our cream. Well, hold on. The can opener. We're going to substitute what usually is cream, heavy cream, which heavy cream is expensive over time, and you do have to use a lot of it. So we're going to substitute and see. No guarantee this is going to turn out, so I'm not really focused on you guys learning this recipe at this point because I don't know. So we're going to do 1 2/3. My mama was helping me come up with options to try and make it cheaper for some people. Because it does, like, hey, our economy. Okay, so this is about actually perfect. 1 can is almost perfect. It's a little short, but that's okay because we'll make up for it. So 1 can of evaporated milk is what I put in there. It's about 1 2/3 cup. We're going to do 2 cups of sugar. And yes, I need to get a 25-pound thing of sugar. I'm getting low in my bucket. So we're going to do 2 cups of sugar right in the pot. Okay. And now we need to do our Karo. So Karo syrup is 1 3/4. So we're going to do 3 of these. I'm a little bit nervous about the flavor with this. Am I buffering? Come on over. Come on over. I'm just interested to see the consistency, if this will work out as well. I don't know. What is wrong with you, sir? I get a little bit apprehensive about trying new ways of doing it. Just because when it's not broke, don't fix or don't twist it. But we're gonna try it. I said I'd give it a go, so we're giving it a go. Okay, so we can get rid of this one now. Then we need another cup. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to open another one. Nope, just Kiki. Oh, that's always the worst. It is what it is. He's yelling at Kenzie to let him in her bedroom. Still buffering? Anybody else buffering? Hey, Ann. Oh, still working. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on that and let that. And I'm just going to open a new bottle. I was saying yesterday, for those of you that make candy, sometimes you can find Karo syrup at the dollar store. It's not buffering for you guys. I know, it is what it is. That's what I was like, this isn't too terrible. Cost breakdown. If you're doing a bunch though, and I think that's what this person does craft bazaars. And so we were talking about it and I was saying, yeah, like I'll give you the recipe. But when I did, they pointed out, over time that could be a lot. Well, homemade candy also you charge a lot for. Like it's a lot per pound. So because it takes a lot of work. But I have a feeling I'm not going to like this consistency. I'm not overly excited about it, as you can tell. But we're going to try it. We're going to try. I might be surprised. And I can already tell the margarine's going to sit on the top. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Margarine it's a lot watery. It's a lot more watery. And you need an extremely heavy bottom pan. That's the other thing. Almond Roca is expensive as hell. That is one candy I do not suggest people who are not confident in the kitchen to start out with, because it is time consuming as hell. You have to stir the entire time. Hold on. Turn it so you guys can see. I need one of those things so you guys can look right over the pot. Maybe I'll look on Amazon and order me one after this, because you need to be able to see what I'm doing. Caramel, you do not have to stir constantly, but I do stir it quite frequently. We're going to keep it on around medium. It's going to be, you have to bring it to between 244 and 248 degrees. So you got a 4-degree window. Not the best. And then we're going to need 1 teaspoon. All of my little gadgets are in the corner of my pantry. I keep them all there. I just have like a big bin of cups and teaspoons and all sorts of stuff. I did get new molds too to try for peanut brittle and for almond roca. I'm going to try because I want to make them individual, like little squares. No, Mark, I never catch anything she does. I really genuinely do not care for that person at all. Like the only thing on YouTube I watched today is Rabbit. Oh, I stopped into Granny's watching and told her I hope she had a happy birthday, and then bounced out of there. But Rabbit's the only thing I've watched on YouTube today. Rabbit is the only thing. Okay, good. All right. So if you just got here, we're using silicone molds. Silicone molds. I just got an email. Hold on. Let me look at my phone right quick now that I'm thinking about that email. I think I have a surgery that day. Ugh. If you're in here who just emailed me, I need to look at some stuff. I have surgery earlier in the week, but I might be able to if I can find, I don't know. It would be really hard for me to maneuver that, but if it's necessary, yeah, I can attempt to figure it out. I just don't know if I can. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so it's boiling. It's got a less boil point. I can already tell too. Ugh. Yeah, I can already tell you I'm probably not gonna like this one. We're probably just gonna scrap this if it doesn't. I'm gonna test the flavor of it, but if the flavor is bad, we're just gonna toss it. Okay. You can also, if you do not have silicone molds, it's on our CP. What's up? Oh, you can say hi. If you do not have silicone molds, you can use glass, like Pyrex pans, a 9x13. You just have to grease them with butter, whatever, really thick. And they are a pain in the ass to peel out. I suggest silicone molds to anybody, but
Mercedes girl.
If you just are using what you have, That's an option too. That's what we grew up doing. My mom would just do these huge chunks, these huge slabs of caramel, and she would sit with a cutting board after it's set up. She'd pry it out, and us kids, all three of us would sit there with our little wrappers. She would use wax paper and cut it up into squares. She didn't buy any of the fancy stuff. She didn't do any of the candy wrappers, none of that stuff. We used old school wax paper, and we sat around. Do I even have any? Yeah, right here. We would sit there, and that's how Kenzie grew up doing them too. Kenzie, ever since Kenzie could fold paper, she's been wrapping caramels. It was just 3-4 years ago that I was like, why am I not buying silicone molds to do this? But I cheated this year myself. I bought silicone, or not silicone. I bought the wrappers from Amazon too. Okay, now we're just gonna wait for it to boil to 244. Let me show you what it looks like. It's just gonna continue. You do not add the vanilla. It smells similar. So far, it smells the same. We'll see. I think the margarine's gonna be too watery. And I don't know if the evaporated milk's going to have enough creamy consistency to flavor it the right way. The vanilla, after you remove it from heat, you add that, but I don't know here.
Hi, Mark.
Kyle's in the garage watching. You joining me in the kitchen?
I'm making food. I'm hungry.
Okay, we are about at, let me see, there's moisture. We're about at 225. So we got about, well, no, we're not quite 225. We're about 220. So we got 44 degrees to go. Hey, Jackson. Hey, Rockabit. Yeah, go ahead.
Making steak and rice.
Gross.
Hello.
Don't mind Kenzie.
What? Don't mind me. What do you mean?
You're in the way. It smells the same.
Hello. Your cat is annoying. He kept following me everywhere I went.
Sorry, I'm watching the thermometer. What kind of Benz do you drive? Hey, Stonefly. Okay, let me show you. It's starting to get the right color. It looks good. Oh, my nose itches. Am says she needs a makeup tutorial. She's had to work all weekend. Ow. Did you put makeup on today?
A little. You have a different one, maybe?
Nope. What's wrong? It's just spoiled. It's stained. And then it gets stuck in the corner. It's just that, yeah, it's fine. It won't affect anything. They get stuck like that. I'll run them through. This is our batch anyway. So. Kenzie's over here picking up the silicone molds. I ordered new molds today for almond or for peanut brittle and almond ricotta. Okay, I need you out of my way.
I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Ow, it's hot. Where's my spoon go?
Setting up so far. I mean, we'll see. I'm really nervous about this. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Hey, Country Carrie. Hey, Rachel. 12 days straight, and I swear. I said it last night too. We gotta play the lotto and win the lotto so we can just buy an island and no longer have to make you work. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna try. Let me see if I set you guys up here on the bucket and point you downwards.
What if one of the kids walks in?
They know not to. That's better. That's a better angle so you guys can kind of see what's boiling over here and what it looks like.
Oh my god, I gotta hold my plate.
Dude,
Oh my God, dropping meat.
what are
Actually,
you
eat
doing?
Here.
Okay, stop. Don't cut me.
I'm not gonna cut you, Mom.
Jesus. Children of the corn over here. Hey, Rachel.
I was making some rice and steak.
Okay, let me see. Oh, let's go back that way. Okay. We're almost to 225. It takes a while to boil. And in this one, you don't have to stir it constantly. You do need to keep an eye on it, of course. You can't like walk away and leave it. Well, you can, but. Almond Roca is the one that you better have arm strength. If you are not ready to stir for 30 minutes straight, do not do it.
The cats are outside. I'll go give them some steak.
All right. We're getting there. You can see what I'm doing now. Me and my lovely apron. No, that's not. This is just how it's tied. There's pockets on here. It's flipped up. I have sweats on, okay? Leave me be, people. We're almost going to softball, but not quite. What y'all up to? You guys watching football? Who's watching football? What you guys doing today? Sorry, Kenzie started the dishwasher right before I did this, so. It might set up. I don't know. It looks looks pretty normal compared to what it normally looks like. We'll see. Your bamboo and wooden spoons do not absorb your temperature as much, so they do not take your temperature down while you're stirring near as much as like metal or plastic. That's why I always stick to them. Plus, they don't get hot to temperature. And yes, I have socks and sandals on. Telling you, making dog food. You're sick in bed. Niners versus Eagles. You've never heard of a slutty car? I don't think I have either. What's a slutty car?
It's small. Canadian bacon. Disgusting. the gray one was out there, Mom.
Yeah.
And she actually I got pretty close to her.
We got 14 degrees to go. We're getting close.
How many batches of caramel are you?
I don't know. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 local families to give to. Grandpa, Grandma, Bill and Cheryl, Glenn and Judy,
Oh yeah.
neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
Dean and his wife, Christina, us. I'm gonna send some home with her. And I might mail. Okay, we are getting real close now. We are ready to pull from heat. Okay, we are at 246. So you guys can see what that looks like now. Okay, now I'm gonna add, this is where I get moving pretty fast. So don't mind me because this is a little hard. Oh, shit, sorry. Okay, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, this is no guarantee that this one's going to turn out. So if I don't, I will be honest with you. If it's shitty, it's shitty. Put this in hot water, your candy thermometer, so it doesn't harden on the candy thermometer, but it also doesn't ruin your, I don't know. It smells really good. Okay, let me show you what it looks like after the vanilla. Okay. Now we're going to pour it. Consistency is okay. It looks a little bit, I guess we'll see how it pours. We'll check it out. Okay. I might need your help. Let's start with the big one. Says,
What?
never mind. Oh. This might set up faster than I want it to. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing, kind of. One of my pants on. Okay. And I will show you guys when I'm done, so you'll see what I'm doing. Can you come? Never mind. I got it. I might only need the 1 for this one. Nope, I'm going to need 1 more. I'll be honest, I don't know yet. The consistency looks okay.
Smells good.
Smells right on. Like, smells just the same as the other one. But I'm not sure what it's going to turn out like. Do you have the air compressor on?
No.
Could have been alarm. See?
That's alarm.
Oh, it is her. She's blowing her nose. I was like, what the freak is that? You're gonna blow so hard, you're gonna blow your brains freak out. She's like sitting there like pushing so hard to blow her nose. Yo, chill out. You don't need to blow your nose every 5 seconds.
Says her laundry might be done.
You should go get it.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not really looking at the camera. So it's going to take about 1.5 extra. Okay.
I think I have the same pot. They're asking if it's a pressure cooker.
Yep,
But
it is.
Yeah. Get it moving.
Who is that?
The older one.
She.
I was like 7 and 8.
You're okay. Just stay out for now. Was she on there?
I can't tell.
Gosh dang it.
She doesn't listen. No, you were not.
Can you look and see if I need
That's what
to
I'm
delete it? Lana walked across last night. I need to do this while they're at school.
Which stream are you on?
All the nonsense. All right. It was just a flash. Okay. Thank you guys. All right. So we got most of you. I don't care because most of you aren't creeps. But you guys know that. Now, the other people, on the other hand. Okay, so the molds are poured. And now it just sits. You just let it sit up. Thank you. Yeah, if you didn't catch her, it's okay.
I'm trying to make sure her face is in it.
Mm-mm. Try it. You like it?
Oh, yeah.
Just as well?
Not too sweet. Oh, yeah. Look.
Oh, perfect. You can't see her face at all. Okay. Mm-hmm. I know. We try to be really careful with them because not for my reasons. Like, I'm so proud of my kids. There's nothing I have to hide, but just their privacy and fucking weirdos like the one that's always here. Because she's obsessed.
I like this.
You like this one better?
Oh, yeah. It's not too sweet. It's like.
Let's look
not
at it
too
closer.
bubbly.
Kenzie likes this one. Now we're going to see how it sets up. We'll see how it sets up. I don't know.
like it better.
You like that one? I don't think I like it better.
It's not. I'm not even a sweet person, so I like it.
I don't know.
It's not overpowering.
We'll see. Oh, it's setting up already too.
Mm-hmm. Well,
This is just ours at our batch at home. Wow. I don't know yet. The jury's out for me.
stop it. This is mine.
Kenzie likes it, which Kenzie's usually the caramel taste tester
Oh my God.
because she grew up on it. Mm-hmm. Right, Em. Okay, I got you on the butter one. This is the margarine one. I tried the margarine one because I've never tried it before. It works. We'll see how it sets up when it cools, but that's an option. So this is what I did. I'm going to tell you what I did. Let me clean out my pan.
Oh, I want more.
Never mind. Kenzie's trying to clean out the pan by eating it. It's good. It's really good. Okay, let's go outside and do that. Well, she's doing this.
How do I clean it?
Just soak the pan. Hot water. Soft hot water. And so maybe I'll make almond roca. Or a batch of peanut butter.
Can you make that for me?
That kernel?
Yeah.
Well, this is our batch. I'm not giving this batch away. This was a tester batch because I wanted to try that I was asked to try this to bring the cost down of making it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much it actually saves, but
I like how it's not super overpowering the flavor.
yeah, Mercedes, I think that's what I'm noticing. The consistency so far is okay. I was worried about the margarine because margarine is watery, but the typical, so here, let me show you guys. The typical recipe is 2 cups of sugar, a half a cup of real butter, or 1 2/3 cup of heavy cream, whipping cream, which I will show you guys all that this week. This is just the tester run. 1 3/4 cup of Caro, and then a teaspoon of vanilla. Man, I look pale in this light. And then you boil it to 244, 248, 246 is what I set this up to. And then you remove it from heat and put your vanilla in. Let me shut that off. But usually it's the real recipe. This is my mom's tried and true, the best. This is the best caramel you'll ever have. This is the same caramel that I used to dip the apples in. It is so freaking good. It is real good. I'm just interested to see how this is going to set up. I'm kind of thinking these are going to be harder because of the water consistency in the margarine when they set. If people have false teeth, just from knowledge, because my grandparents used to, both of them had false teeth when they were alive, and they loved caramel. So we would make it on the 244 side. So it wasn't like rock solid or like rock candy, basically, for them. So it was still consistent, but ooh, I've never had that, Mark. Okay, I'm going to make that soon too. That's my father-in-law requested that yesterday. His birthday's coming up too, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it again. That's really easy to make. Really easy. Super, super easy. You do it in the oven. It is, I think, like an hour and a half. So good, so easy, not overpowering. You can add nuts to it if you would like to, like peanuts and stuff like that.
Can you show them my Christmas tree and how good I did?
The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that in a minute. Then I love caramel too. Caramel is probably my favorite. I am going to do Divinity. Lower temp. You're going to go to the 244 side. So you bring it to between soft and hard boil, 244 to 248. So I tend to stick to the 246 mark. So it's a little bit, and then don't freeze it. That's the other thing. I freeze our caramels and then dole them out as I hand out platters and stuff. So I will start freezing all of this. This is our batch. So I'll throw it in little wrappers and then throw it in a Ziploc bag, and they'll just get into it and eat them whenever they want to. But if you don't want them, like if you like to eat them, do not freeze them because you'll break your teeth. Chex Mix. Oh, that sounds good. Have you ever made Just Curious? Because I see it on a commercial all the time. Cinnamon roll pie. I've never tried a cinnamon roll. Oh, like the cinnamon rolls for the pie crust. I haven't tried that. I've heard it's good with an apple pie. You could You can do it the same way. You just you can even take the pre-made cinnamon rolls, roll them out into a pie crust and use that as your pie crust. That would be really easy to do, actually. Yeah, peanut butter balls,
You can't be mad.
Buckeyes are
I
good.
just put a pile of catnip out by the water dish.
Great. Thanks, Kens. Buckeyes are really good, and they're really easy. You just need a lot of peanut butter and a lot of powdered sugar. And a lot of dip. A lot of dipping. I don't know if my own popcorn would be good enough. I screwed up sometimes. Can you use already bought popcorn? I'm sure you could, Kay. I'm sure I use an air popper to pop my popcorn. An old school 1980s air popper. That's what I use. And then just popcorn seed. I think you could use anything. You just don't want anything with a lot of like oil or butter or anything added to it. But I'm sure if you found something pre-made that was like plain, it would probably be fine. And then you just mix the stuff up, soak it, and throw it in the oven. It's really good, though. That recipe for caramel popcorn is probably one of my favorites, too. Real good. We'll go back in and see how they're setting up in a minute. Yeah, Britt, all you do is, so the difference, what they're doing there is they're making traditional cinnamon rolls, and then they're cutting them into circles like you would do a cinnamon roll. And then they're using those in a circular pattern to make a smaller crust, and then you roll it out the same way. Nope. No difference, Kay. It just depends on what people call them. Peanut butter balls, peanut butter cups, Buckeyes. Some people don't use as sweet of mixture, or they just use straight peanut butter on the inside. I don't like that at all. I like the powdered sugar and the additives with the Buckeyes. But it makes a shit ton of them. It makes so many. This batch or this recipe that I have it makes too many. What do you want now?
Luna's eating it. Is that what they're supposed to do, or are they just supposed to roll in it?
They eat it, Kenzie. Kenzie's bored. Can you tell?
She's snacking on it.
Maybe I should make. We'll see. We'll see how it sets up. I'm a little nervous about this
I
one.
don't like it.
Is it stuck in your teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't have braces this year. You can actually chew it. How many of you make fruitcake or like fruitcake?
It hasn't even been a year since I've had my braces on.
I know. I was just thinking about that.
I thought it's been a year.
Date makes me think of the old school alcohol-soaked fruitcake. Yeah, I'll make the Buckeyes with you guys. That's a pain in the ass, though. That's going to be like a 4-hour live because those are a pain in the ass. You have to make the little balls, and then you have to stick the little sticks in them. I just use a little dowel thing, stick them in, dip them, put them on a pan, so on and so forth. You can do a lot with them. You can also use silicone molds and put a little chocolate in the bottom, put your filling in, and do them like peanut butter cups too. Fruitcake reminds me of your grandma. Me too. My grandma loved fruitcake. No, I do not, Brittany. I'm not a big mac and cheese eater at all. Cheese and me do not get along very well, so I do not make homemade mac and cheese. I know how, of course, but
People thought we were weird because they asked what we do for Thanksgiving, and they're like, "You don't make mac and cheese?"
I know a lot of people do mac and cheese.
It's a big thing, I've heard.
Macaroni salad, potato salad. That's never in my
I'm
life.
not a big mac and cheese person, so I don't think.
I was talking about spritz cookies yesterday, Nana L. I'm gonna have to get my cookie press out and make some almond spritz cookies. Almond spritz cookies are really good. They're not super sweet. You like pizza? Of course you do, Jackson. That's Kyle too. I'm gonna attempt divinity this year, but divinity is a pain in the ass. It is one of the hardest candies to make. Then move. Oh, okay, that reminds me. I need to do that. I know there's a way of opening them. Hold on. Let me look. I just have to ask the right person, and I can't remember who it was. Community posts on YouTube.
Did you see what I did to the tree?
Hold on.
This is how you do it. What you want to do is go into your YouTube studio, go into your settings,
Go into your YouTube studio, go into settings,
and go to channel and feature eligibility.
channel, feature eligibility. Even if you don't have like a creator channel and don't create content, you still can access YouTube Studio.
What you're looking for is advanced features enabled.
You
And
need
once
to-
you have that, you'll
You need to go to the advanced features enabled. I'll share this.
know your channel is eligible to have community posts. If not, just open it up, check and see if you meet all the requirements. If not, you'll need to get at least one of these 3: video verification, a valid ID, or channel history.
You might have to do a valid ID or video verification, like they just verify your face or whatever, and nobody else sees it or anything like that. So there's ways to do it. I'll share this video, but it's how to get community posts without 500. Okay, it's basically egg whites, corn syrup, and sugar, and a little bit of water. It's honestly straight sugar pretty much. And it turns into this white fluffy consistency. It's almost looks like marshmallow cream. Yeah, you should be able to open them up by doing that. It's almost, yes, okay, that's a great comparison. It's like meringue. Yeah. And the way it sits up, you have to get it to sit up right. It is one of the hardest things to make. The consistency of it is really difficult.
Okay.
If it's humid, if it's cold,
Oh my god.
anything can affect it.
She made a big mess.
Yeah, she did. And you're cleaning it up. I don't find it funny.
Why? It's catnip. They love
Because
it. They are
I get
cracking.
sick and tired of cleaning up my floors after you kids.
You'll have a robot vacuum. Please.
Oh, kids. It's setting up. Kenzie says it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'll be the judge of that.
We'll see how it works out. Want me to peel you some?
Sure.
I'm not sure I like it.
I moved it where the camera is not facing that way. The oldest walked in here, but her face was blocked.
Me?
No.
Oh. You wash your hands?
Of course I did. Not after smoking them.
Yo, hit like cigarettes, Lieutenant Dan.
Hello.
Okay.
Bruh.
Will you have her go? Alana, go check the dryer time, please. Thank you.
I want to show my Christmas tree.
What do you think of that?
They're really good.
No, honestly, this is a whole different recipe.
I just said they're really good.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference?
Mm.
Kyle
They're
is
not
not a
sweet.
good taste tester when it comes to this stuff usually.
Mhm.
They're not as sweet.
Hi, Nana L. Mark, they're good. We'll send you one. Oh, yeah, I better try another one just to be safe. One that doesn't taste like
They're not set up.
cigarettes, Lieutenant Dan.
While she's upstairs, can I show the Christmas tree?
Mm-hmm. Just make sure she knows and you
Okay.
pay attention.
I'm gonna show you guys my
Taking you
Christmas
guys on a
tree.
drive.
What?
Okay, hold on.
This is my Christmas tree. It's pretty. I'm backing up so I don't. And like it has an app that you can connect to it and you can put settings on it to where it does a playlist of different patterns.
It's annoying.
I love it. It's so fun.
Kenzie is the only one with the app on her phone.
Yeah.
So she keeps messing with the light pattern. It's really
It no, it
annoying.
switches every 30 minutes.
It's really annoying.
Hold on.
It's really annoying. And the tree skirt is off of it because the cats like to destroy it. I'm gonna put them in the fridge and see if they set up faster.
I have all these patterns on the tree right now. They go for every 30 minutes and then they switch.
My kids,
So
I tell you
fun.
what. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for that one. So far, I will say jury's out for me. Kenzie and Kyle think it's amazing. So if you want to use margarine and evaporated milk, I say go for it. If you've never had the other kind, you're not going to know a difference. She's got a pile of catnip she's rolling in.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
Look at her. She's content as hell. My face, you can see my face is really swollen again. My infection is really bad again.
Kyle.
Look at how bad that is. Look
Oh,
at
you
how
see Kyle?
look at the side of my face.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. You having fun?
So
dude?
sick of it.
You're loving life,
She's
huh?
so happy. Yeah, here, you guys can have cat cam for a minute. There you go. Welcome to the wonderful world of my house being a complete zoo at all times.
I gave some catnip to the cats outside too, but they're like, this ain't food. Like, woman, come on.
Oh my god, she's got it everywhere.
She's covered.
She is covered in it, sis. You turd. Oh my god, Luna! Come up for air, dude. Luna!
She's loving life.
Oh my.
Look
What
at
are
her.
you doing, freak?
She's covered.
Well, good. The other cats can eat it off of her.
Where are the other cats? Probably in her bed.
Yeah, can you look
Look
at
at
here?
Look.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna get it everywhere.
Looks like a barn cat now.
Luna. Can they still see her?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She loves the Meow Joanna catnip more. They freak on that one. But she likes this stuff. She's covered.
She's covered. Get it off of her.
She's gonna roll right back in it.
She's eating it off herself now. Oh my
I
god.
let my 3 cats roll in catnip too, but only dried old catnip and not fresh dried catnip.
You know, this is old. This is old
yeah,
dry.
They attack each other on it. The Meow Joanna one, they like will full on fight and then they go lay down somewhere and pass out.
Hold on, I'll clean my
Giving
cat.
her a bath would be scary. She's never had a bath before.
She's been washed up, but
When she was a baby.
she likes to play in the water. She just don't like to fully submerge
I don't know where
herself.
he is. I'm gonna go grab him. Hold on.
I'm sure he's in my bed.
He's gonna want some cat too.
Eclipses. Hold on. This is, I can never get anything done. This is how my household always is. Clean the floors. Kenzie dumps shit all over them. Luna, you're a mess. What did you do? What'd you do? You're a mess. Yeah, you got it everywhere. Oh my God, it's everywhere. My poor floors. Oh, here we go again. Oh, Lord, here's the trouble. Hey, Smiles. There's Kiki. Remove my coat. Is Eclipse still in bed?
I don't know where she's at.
She's probably in my bed. She was in my bed. Kiki's gonna eat it. Can you give Dex treats, please?
Dude, you're covered. Still. Did you wipe her off?
He's just gonna play like he's eating it. No, yeah, I wiped her off. Oh, now she's over here terrorizing the rug, waiting on treats. My household is a complete and utter disaster. You guys see how swollen my face is? This is ridiculous. I cannot get this shit to go away. Ugh. Sorry, I always wear my hair up when I'm cooking too, so I always look crazy as hell. Hey, shop. This is so stupid.
Where's Eclipse? I need to go grab her. She'll love catnip.
Hold on, I'll turn you guys so you can see what.
He's just eating it.
You can't tell it's swollen? You can't see the difference? Holy shit. All of this is. It's probably because it's what I normally look like. Mhm. All right. Should we make peanut brittle? Let me see if I want to do it. Let me look. I guess we could do peanut brittle right quick. All right. No, I want to wait for the molds. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna wait for the molds. Yeah, it hurts like a son of a bitch. Yeah. Oh, there's the other one. There's the brats.
Oh yeah, there she goes.
Kiki's like, I've had it with you girls. Their fountain needs water. You guys can watch the cats for a minute while I.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
It wasn't like that this morning.
We have another one. Oh my god, Mom.
Are you guys seeing that shit?
Ew.
Kiki. God. Well, stop sniffing it, you weirdos.
He's gonna suck to his nose.
Oh my God, you guys are weird. Oh, this is such a mess. Look at her. She's having a blast. Little Eclipse.
You little stormer.
They're such
She's
a mess.
covered.
Kiki's just like, who wants to fight? What are you doing, Bubba?
This is my favorite thing to do is just let them beat each other up.
She likes to torture
catnip.
them. My God, they're going to town.
Eclipse is the black cat.
Will you check the front porch and see that my Amazon package is
And then
here?
Kiki and Luna.
I'm waiting on my silicone wrapper or my cellophane wrappers. Oh my God, you guys, can you see? You can't tell. They are so covered in catnip.
You guys having fun?
They're just like laying on it. Oh, what a mess. Hi, Luna. Luna's the one that will walk up out of nowhere and just bite you.
What are you doing, freak?
I know. Kenzie's always creating trouble. She's like, let's play. She's covered too, all over her body. Oh my God.
You want some catnip?
God.
Now she looks like one of my old barn cats.
Oh god.
Getting out of that one. Get your nose out her butt.
Can you guys see what's happening? This is our entertainment in the household. The dogs are like, let us out of here.
Keep sniffing it.
Kiki's such a bully, but the girls are catching up to him in size.
Luna, I swear to Lord.
Kiki, you're a bully.
Yeah.
Luna, you rodent.
Wipe her down. She's gonna have it everywhere. Eclipse, get back over here and clean off. Get over here. Clean yourself off. Come here. No, come here. Come here, sketch. What are you looking at? Kiki's a brat. What a mess. Look at him. I should plug the. They have these little fish that you can put in a sink. You like fill the sink up with water, and the fish swim around, and they sit on the edge of the sink or the bathtub and play with them. Kiki's coming. Hold on. Let me get you guys a better angle of this because this is actually funny as hell. There you go.
Hold on.
There you got a better angle. No, no more.
One more, yeah.
No, that's too much, sis.
Wait,
Oh, not much.
I know.
Okay, that's enough.
There you go. Now you can be really.
It's super old, dry shit. This stuff is. Here they go. Luna's like running. They're gonna crash so hard.
Yeah, they're gonna be out. Can you get a fresh cat?
Where's Bella? She's over here by the door.
She's hiding from the
She's
cats.
looking for Dad. Dexter's outside with Dad.
Kiki, get it.
What you doing, Bubba? Here they come. Here she comes again. She's coming back. Ready, fight. Well, I can't actually write. Shit, I could just stream the cats all day. You guys would be entertained. They're ridiculous at all times. So they are, the three of these cats are ridiculous.
God.
Like they just do the stupidest shit.
Kiki, you're so.
He's being too lazy to even get up and actually like get her though.
Gee, I had him for a second there.
What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Dexter's coming to tattle. Mom, help. Goodbye. Okay. Okay, bring it over here.
Can you see it?
I know, right, Am?
No.
The good thing is they don't eat it; they just roll in it. And this is the old dry
Yeah.
shit. They don't even. You'll have.
Pretty good, huh?
We will freaking sweep up 99% of it.
Want to say hi to everybody?
No, don't do that to her,
Say hi to everybody.
babe.
What?
You didn't tell her she was live.
We're live.
Goodness, he just puts his mom on camera.
She was making caramel.
Oh, he's like, it's my mother-in-law.
Kiki, now you're in a mess.
He didn't even give her a warning that he was putting her on camera.
Kiki,
He's
look at me.
FaceTiming with his mama. She's a doll.
It's funny how he FaceTimes her when they live not far. Like
I know. They FaceTime every day.
Kiki, go get it.
Okay.
Go get it.
Should I make? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to see if these are going to set up so I can pop them out before I get off here. Let me see if they're going to set up enough. Oh, we might be able to pop one. We might be able to. Hey, Zero. And I would,
She's still
if
going.
they, my animals are so well taken care of. It's ridiculous, but you are right. They would do some stupid shit like that.
What?
Call animal control saying we're overdosing them on catnip.
If people say that and like get animal control to come to our house, they'd be like, "Why?" Like they'd be like, "These cats are and dogs are spoiled. Even the cats outside are spoiled." Like there would be no reason. They'd be like,
So-
"Oh, what the heck?"
Let's see now. Now we'll officially. I don't eat on camera usually, but here, take that to Kyle. I'm thinking it's okay. Hey, Twist. I'm thinking
You can tell the butter's different.
you can tell a little bit of a difference.
Luna,
They're so spoiled. It's stupid.
you're a bad cat, bro.
Of course she's a bad cat because you make her a bad cat.
I didn't do crap.
All right. And that's what I'm trying to, it's stuck to my tooth. So I'm like,
Yeah, same.
that's why I'm sitting here like quiet. No.
Texture?
Not really.
Uh-uh.
I'm trying to debate what is really different.
It's the butter.
It's the margarine, not butter.
Well, yeah, whatever.
It's the fact that I used margarine this time. They're setting up nice.
You can really taste the difference in the margarine. Oh, it hurts my jaw eating it. So after it firmed up, you are thinking the caramel is okay.
Mm-hmm. For those of you that have never had the butter heavy cream one, I would say you'll never know any difference. You're not going to know that it shouldn't taste like that. That this would get rave reviews. It would get phenomenal reviews. The texture is great. It's light. This actually might be lighter.
What do you mean?
It's not as heavy tasting, as rich.
Yeah, that's why I like it more.
That's exactly what it does. It's definitely not as rich, Mercedes, but
Not as sticky either.
it's not as sticky either, Kyle said. So I would say if you're looking for a budget friendly, try it. You could also do evaporated milk and butter. We could try that. We could try doing just replacing the cream with the evaporated milk and try butter. These are great. Like, hands down, I think you would get rave reviews from anybody, especially people that have never had this caramel to begin with. They're not going to know the difference. They're never going to be able to tell a difference. Oh, Am, thank you so much. I'm sorry you're at work. You are so missed. I hate that you're always at work. Poor Am working 12 days straight. No, not going to work for me. Oh, by the way, I finally started cleaning up my office too. Finally started putting it together because I'm going to get a futon. I don't know. I almost need to make the other one right back to back and show you guys the consistency. I might like this better. I like the butter. I think I might like the evaporated milk better than the. I'm going to try the next one with evaporated milk and butter. Yeah, I do too. It is what it is usually. That's why I think I'm like. It's good though. It's really good. I don't know. I'm surprised actually.
We might have to make a mixture of them.
So I will do, yeah, they've already ate this whole corner up. Here, go give one to the girls and see what they think. If you let it sit up harder too, they like have little ridges in them and stuff. But if the butter, the full butter recipe, the real recipe is amazing. Amazing. You cannot go wrong with that. Oh, yeah. And if you're only making a batch for your household, I say go with a real, like the typical standard way. 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of butter, real butter. And I use salted, not unsalted, but you could do either, I'm sure. 1 2/3 cup of real heavy cream, 1 3/4 cup of Caro, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You remove it from heat and then add your vanilla. What do they think? You like this one better? The littles are saying they like the taste of this better. This is usually what I use is heavy whipping cream. So next time we're going to try with like a real butter. That's what, hold on. If this is set up, let me check my Walmart order. Because if I can pop these out, I can do another one back to back. Hold on for a minute. Let me find my phone. Amazon. 10 stops away.
And that takes them forever.
Out for delivery. I'll show you guys what I have coming, what I'm waiting on. Make sure my address isn't on here. I got new molds. I'm going to make fudge too. Yeah, I would definitely say the real butter, definitely a good option. But I bought these little like self-adhesive. These ones are 3x5s, but I bought 2x3s and 4x6s also for peanut brittle, almond roca. And then I bought the molds that have, they look like little chocolate bars. They're little miniature chocolate bars for peanut brittle and almond roca. So we'll see. I think I would stick to, I don't know. They like this one. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try next is real butter and evaporated milk and see how that goes. I have like 8 things of it. So we'll go back outside. We'll let it see. We'll sit and let it see what it does for a minute, a little bit longer and see how it turns out. The flavor is amazing though. So if you have butter or margarine, I would say use it. So far, this one was fine though. Flavor wise is good. Consistency is good. The way it's setting up is good. Hey, Katie. I don't know. This is a hard one for me because I've had this caramel for since I could chew. So what? Probably 38 years. I'm going to be 41. Oh my God, I'm going to be 41 in a month. Ooh, a month to the day, actually. Ooh. That's what I'm thinking, Mercedes girl. That's what I'm thinking. Hold on, you guys. What, kiddo? What? Not right now, but can you pick those up and put them in the garbage, please? And then your stuff is ready to be pulled out of the dryer and done, please, and thank you. No, because you won't help her with yours. So you guys can trade spots, though. She can come down here while you're folding. Okay. You want some ibuprofen?
Especially in my head.
Would you like some ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Dealing with a sicko little one. Her poor body's so flared up. We're going to definitely try the girls think that this one is better than the other one, though. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Are you on the phone still? Oh, you're still right there. Okay. The littles like that one better too.
I can't put my finger on
What's different?
but it tastes. I think it's
slightly different.
I think it tastes better, and it's not quite as sticky on my teeth.
That's probably just because it's not frozen.
No.
I don't know. It's really hard to put it into perspective of what exactly it is that's different about it.
No.
I don't know.
It's
Either
good.
way is good.
Yeah, it's good though. I like it. This was mine.
No, these are mine. These were in my drawer at least. Kyle just asked me if my sweatpants are his.
You always wear my clothes.
No, that is quite the opposite.
You wear my Malcolm Stewart shirt all the time.
Mofo, you want to fight now? You take my shit. I always buy guys' t-shirts, men's shirts, like when we go to the racers and stuff. And there was only one Malcolm t-shirt. Jort merch at the races is like non-existent. You only have one option.
9 minutes left.
Huh?
It says 9 minutes.
It's ready to be pulled out.
Okay.
You can pull it out. Gosh, she does sound terrible.
Yeah.
Poor little one. She sounds horrible. She's so sick. But he always takes my clothes. He always takes my shirts. I'm like, that's my shirt. I don't remember my 30th birthday. I was riding the escalator at the casino with a freaking gallon jug of homemade apple pie moonshine that I made and had no cares in the world. That's how I brought my 30th in.
30th?
Yeah.
I think I was on a train.
Yeah, I drank still then. That was a wild time.
I ended up working like 18 hours on my 30th. I remember saying, this is a fucking shitty birthday.
Put baking potatoes in a plastic bag and microwave them.
What?
Wait,
What kind
in
of...
like a Ziploc bag, Nana L? We do our baked potatoes in the air fryer. I just toss them in, poke holes in them, clean them, poke holes in them, and then put them in the air fryer. You can even rub them down with olive oil and salt too, sea salt, and it's super good. I've never even thought about doing them in a
She always
plastic
takes
bag.
my damn hoodies.
Brown bag. Yeah, I've heard of that. Right, Katie? This one over here. He always says, are those my sweats? No, I buy men's sweats too. I like baggy stuff. I just, either it's spandex. I go from one to the other. It's either spandex and leggings, so super tight and fitted, or I'm in baggy ass sweats and big oversized t-shirts all the time. Like that's just.
And my Rockinell Ranch sweatshirt.
I have my own.
Yours is white. Mine's black. I've seen
I
you wearing
know.
the black one all the time.
Once.
I don't ever get to wear the white one though.
No, because you can't keep things in your mouth. It falls right down. That's why you have Bella.
We
as
have
a
like the
vacuum cleaner.
oldest, shittiest air fryer, but it's the easiest one to use ever.
Ooh, twist. I bet that would actually work really good. Mercedes girl, we used to have a Ninja, but it broke finally. So we got rid of it when we moved. And now we're just using, I'll show you the one this is one that I've had for what, 5-6 years?
Yeah, we got that at the trailer.
5 or 6 years. So I pulled it out. I saved it. I actually have another one too that's got multiple racks and a rotisserie thing and stuff. Some fancy dancy thing that my mom got me, but I can't stand it. This is the one we're using. It's a Farberware. Just a regular one. You can do like 6 potatoes in there at a time, 6 or 8. I bet you that sweet potatoes in there, twist, would be amazing. No, she I already told her you weren't helping her.
Yeah, but she asked me right away.
I know, but you just need to stay down here and mind your business. She'll get through it. She's grouchy. When the little one is sick, oh my goodness, everything's a mess. She wants her sister. Last night I did remade her bed, cleaned her sheets and stuff because she's sick. So I'm trying to kill the germs. So I bleached everything, cleaned her beds, changed her sheets, everything for her. Made her bed. She went up there and she's like, who made my bed? She was so pissed that I made her bed and she didn't have to do it. I was like, okay, sorry. But now she wants Aaliyah to help her fold her laundry. That's the one chore that they have to do is I do their laundry. They have to help fold and put it away. And she is so mad at her sister right now because Aaliyah won't sit up there and fold her laundry for her. Kids, what are you going to do about them? Pork chops, cabbage, potatoes. Okay, what's cabbage, potatoes? Or are you saying cabbage and potatoes and green beans? Oh, see, every time I used to drink, I would get the munchies majorly afterward. I would say, Mercedes girl, I would recommend if you want an expensive one, go with the Ninja. You can't go wrong. But Costco also has, I think it's a Cuisinart air fryer. That looks amazing too. I will say the Ninja air fryers, the Ninja Foodies are amazing. But this one does just as good and it was probably like $40.
I would like to someday get the dual so we could
The 2-bin one?
so we could have
Mhm.
things that end up at the same time, like fries and
You could do fries and chicken strips or something at the
Uh-huh.
same time. Yeah, that would be the dual ones with the 2 different slots. Those are cool.
Oh, you don't need to clean it ever, dude. You just keep cooking in it. That's
No, you do clean it.
Nah, you don't. It holds the flavor.
You can don't listen to him. Ours gets cleaned all the time. You can also get they look like coffee filters to fit in the air fryers. They are like, what do they call them?
What's that?
They're on Amazon. Hold on.
Hey, Twist.
I have the Ninja one that I used to have before we broke it.
Katie, that's
Liners.
That's why we don't drink anymore, Katie. Is we're too old to survive a hangover.
They have the liners for him.
I couldn't even imagine trying to survive a hangover right now.
Yeah, honestly, yes. That's exactly. I was like, what's the word? They make liners for the round ones. They make them for the square ones too. For the Ninjas, they make them in the look at my hair. The square ones. I would try that. It will cut down your cost. They actually have silicone liners. Oh, check that out.
Wait, Drew Barrymore air fryer?
I didn't know Drew Barrymore had a home line.
Oh.
That's a silicone one. Yep, you can use tinfoil. You can use parchment paper too.
We only make hats out of tinfoil though.
I would get the liners though. They make, let's see, what did they say? The silicone ones, 2 for $7.98. That's not bad. 125 liners for $11.38. That's not bad. I would try that. For sure. That's not a bad deal. You have the combo. You have an Instapot with an air fryer and the double basket air fryer. Marion, you don't use yours? See, air fryer to me is the best. I love the air fryer. That is what I have an Instapot and never use it. I've made pulled pork in the Instapot. I've made spaghetti in the Instapot. I've made soup in there a couple times, but it sits on the shelf. I barely ever use it. My wrappers are 10 stops away.
Oh, good.
So as soon as they get here, I can pop them out and then I can do another round.
We got another air fryer at one point and we didn't use it that much. I remember
The shelf one, I still have it. It's in one of the totes with all of my big, huge equipment. In fact, I need to get to that tote because I need to find my Spritz cookie maker. My little cookie press is in there. And some of my frosting tips, I think, are too. You're old school too. I love yeah, Smiles, right? Still use it. They are so good. Britt, it's Sunday. That's allowed. It's Sunday. I took a nap.
So did I.
I actually felt so exhausted today for no reason, and I crashed. I told Kyle, I was like, well, the little one, she doesn't sleep when she's sick, so Auntie gets to run all over hell. You want to take some of those as soon as I pop them out to your parents? You can if you want.
I said I'd bring them tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, I should make dinner. Oh.
Hello.
There he is.
I'm right here. Damn it.
What?
I washed my hair and now it's like starting to fall down. Give it a couple days and it'll be back up to here.
What a mess he is. What a mess.
Thank you.
All right. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to wait for these to come so I can pop them out and we can do another batch or not.
Hi, Nick.
Let's see how far they are away.
Hi, Smiles. Do you want me to go wait on the front? Hi, Brittany. Do you want me to go wait on the front porch?
No.
Come here, buddy.
It's getting close. We're the next stop.
Oh, good.
Look at that. I can watch the van coming down the road.
Creepy.
All right. Let's do this. Let's make another batch. Let's try another batch before I have to cook dinner. We'll try one more batch. We'll do them with evaporated milk and butter this time. All right. Let me get my hands washed and my stuff situated, will you tell, or hold on, I'll tell her what I'm gonna do. Have the camera on again, so.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So yeah, say everything.
Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna be gone for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, I got my package. Let's see what it looks like here. Oh, these are tiny. Uh, okay, hold on. Let's see what I got. Hold on. Okay. What am I making for dinner? Sausage, probably biscuits and gravy, I think. Hold on, let me show you guys what I got. So these are the little molds I got. They are tiny though, but they'll be okay for fudge. The other ones, and then these are the cellophane wrappers I got. So these are the ones we're gonna use. I'm gonna shut this off for a minute just because kiddos are moving around. So I'll turn it back on when I'm ready to make the candy. Give me a minute. Let me pop these out. Sis. Hold on. Oh yeah, these are setting up really good though. Whoop. Man down. Hold on. I'm going to turn you guys this way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. We're going to pop this batch out. Okay, give me a minute. And yes, my hands are clean. And yes, I'm throwing them everywhere. Okay, so there's one batch. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this out. You guys are still getting a view of Bella. And that's how fast they clean up. That's why you use those. So let me pop this other batch out, and then I will get the caramel going, and I will put these in their little babies. Ooh, I don't know if these are ready to go yet. Hold on. Let me do this section first. They're just little pre-made babies. Here, we can bring them over here. So you can actually put a couple in each. Couple little, we'll put 3 in each one. Little caramel pack. We'll probably put 2 of the square ones in. Ooh. Now these might be tricky with nails. If you want another one, babe, there you can have one.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, absolutely, Britt. Go for it. Drop your links. You guys know I don't care. I always feel bad when I'm doing these lives because I never really talk to you guys. Because I'm focused doing other stuff, but I'll do most of the candy making during the week while the kids are gone. These are just for us. Normally I would clean off all that, like the shard around it, but because these aren't for anybody special, they're just for us. They don't have to look professional. They're not leaving our house.
Welcome back, Mark.
Hold on, I'm gonna have Aaliyah come get this.
You need help?
No, I was gonna have her come get these shards of caramel so she can eat them if she wants. But I gotta shut the camera off before she. Ah! And then they just go in a Ziploc bag. Cute little packages, though. And then you just put them in a little baggie. Let's see. Here's the little squares. They do have a little overage, but just tuck them in.
Luckily, Mark,
Uh-oh.
she's usually very prepared, and I don't usually have to run to the store
Very rarely.
because I usually get the wrong thing. If you want to get out of doing it next time, just start getting the wrong thing.
He doesn't much like going to the grocery store at all. So I try not to make him. Okay, these might suck for the square ones. All right, I lied. These, because they're bigger, are not set up yet. Okay, we're gonna wait on the square ones to pull them out. I can pull them out, but they need to go back in the fridge because they're a little soft. But they're, yes, we have our tree up. Kenzie just showed ours a little bit ago. Let me see. Let me take a look at this. If I might have to wait. I need to buy another one of these. We can pop them out and put it back in the fridge. You want to come clean this up and eat this for me?
What am I doing? Next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also put it in the freezer too. I need my mold. That's why I'm doing this. I guess we could use the flour ones. I'll dump them or I'll clean them right quick and we'll try those. Those will be really good for fudge. I should have just gone to Michael's. Michael's sells all the Wilton molds. Okay. Some of them are set up really nice. I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a minute. Give me a second. I'm pretty impressed with this caramel, to be truthful. Gives me hope. I think you're going to have better luck with butter, though. We'll try the difference. We'll see in a minute. If this was set up more, it would be, they'd pop right out too. But I'm rushing the process, so. Which normally I refuse to do because candy's expensive to make and you fuck it up and you're like, okay, there goes $10 down the drain. I was telling Am last night, I said to her, I said, you have a lot of the influencers on this app and others that are out there pushing their, you know, they show their Tom Ford purses and their Gucci this and their stilettos that. And here I am with my General Mills cereal and my Red Baron pizza acting like I won the lottery. But I'm so happy about it. I'm like a little kid when it comes to grocery shopping and saving money. If you guys didn't see me, I was being a complete dork last night, but I just don't understand it. I will never connect with people like that ever. That's just not who I am. There's still one. They left one. We're going to put these back in the fridge and let them set up a little bit more. Now that they're popped out of their silicone. We'll clean the silicone molds. Hold on. I'll be right back. Put the pan back over here. Heck yeah, it's the best feeling in the world. And it's honestly, in the environment we live in, and I will never relate to those influencers like that. Like, cool. You know, good for them. I don't know. I've just never been, even if I could, I wouldn't be that girl. It brings me no joy. Material shit brings me no joy. And if that's your thing, cool. To each their own. But I'm excited over a $2.99 or $2.99 for box cereal. Okay. Now let me open the new molds and clean them. Yeah. I wasn't raised that way. And it's something it's just never going to be my thing. Okay, some of you must be cooking dinner because there's 30 of you just sitting here with me. Okay, let's look at these ones before I wash them. They're little tulips and roses. We'll try these. Little circular ones. We'll use them. See how they work. They're perfect edible size though. All right. Now let's try a batch of caramels with butter, the original way. Let's put this up. Put those in the fridge. Okay, so this time we're going to use real butter. We're going to still do the evaporated milk though and see how that works out. So we're doing, I got my Karo out too. We're doing real butter this time. Did you see that? That just popped up? Oh, it might not have popped up for you yet. On the neighborhood app? Is that your parents' location?
I erased the neighborhood out.
Oh, that thing's annoying.
Yeah, that's why I erased it.
I think it's your parents' neighborhood, though, is what they were talking about. Okay, I got my cups. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're. I got them basically. Hold on, I gotta open my thing. For fudge. So 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of butter. Okay. And then instead of cream, we're using evaporated milk on this one. So the first batch was, we tried margarine and evaporated milk. This time we are trying evaporated milk and butter, real butter. Oh, I need to write on the bag what's what. So I know. Oh, thank you for fixing my can opener.
Does it work better?
Yes, it works. So this is a 12-ounce evaporated milk. Oh, it can go up. Ease back again. Hold on, I gotta write on this. Before I forget which one's which. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, Elle. She needed to come get something to drink. I like basic fudge, Am. What about you guys? Gotta get all my stuff ready. So another cookie sheet. I use these mats under everything. You like the peanut butter fudge? We're gonna let the molds cure for a minute. Now we've got our little thingamabobbers over here. Set those off to the side. These ones, I got the bigger size ones, and then I've got one more size coming too. These ones will be for almond roca and peanut butter. Rocky Road. Do you guys make your fudge with or without nuts if you make basic stuff? And do you use marshmallow cream in yours, or do you do it with the other way? I don't remember what's all in the other one. Okay, now we got to get our Karo. So we're going to do 1 3, almost 2 cups. So 1 3/4 cup of Karo. And make sure with Karo, you always take your bottle and flip it upside down, because the last time I couldn't get much out and there's almost 1/4 cup left. And Karo syrup is expensive. And you use a lot of it in candy making. No nuts. Hi, Perry. Peanut butter brownies. And I'm gonna make a bunch of stuff. Buckeyes and stuff too. Sorry, I'm trying to find my. You like all fudge? See, I'm not a big chocolate eater, so I like basic ones, but. Okay, so there's our cup of Caro. And then we need quarter cup. I need freaking glasses. Damn, my mouth is hurting tonight. Ugh. Ugh. I should have just pulled my big one out. I have one of those ones that you can put it all in at once, but. Okay, there's our Caro syrup is in there now. Now we're going to turn our burner back on medium. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Put this back. Put this back. I didn't use this one. So this batch, for those of you that are wondering, this is real butter and evaporated milk. The true recipe is butter and heavy cream, but we're trying adaptations to it. The margarine, flavor-wise, is amazing. Shocking. Shockingly, it's amazing. But we're going to try another one. Oh, get your cup for your hot water ready. Sorry, you guys are seeing my feet. Cup of hot water. Candy thermometer. Same thing. We're going to let this boil until 246 degrees. You can hit between 244 and 246 or 248. 248, you're going to get a little bit harder consistency. All tastes the same. It just, the consistency of it. You're going to take your silicone pans. And again, if you don't have silicone pans, that's totally fine. You don't have to have silicone molds. I can't talk. You can use glass pans too. Maybe I'll do these ones. I'll try it this way. We're going to do these ones. We'll do these little suckers this time. The round molds. All right. Silicone molds are ready to pour. Put this one back over there and let it dry some more. Let's see what happens. And you're going to have your vanilla still because we still need vanilla for this too. Hard to pick a favorite fudge. Not letting, Rocky. I didn't even think about that for Rocky Road. Yeah. I guess you would try to make it so they don't melt. How many of you guys like licorice flavoring? Licorice or cinnamon. That's another thing. My mom makes black licorice caramels. She uses, I think it's anise oil is what it's called. She switches that for the vanilla, and then cinnamon extract too. She makes like red hot cinnamon caramel. Black licorice, yeah. If you like licorice, the black licorice and cinnamon, you would love that for these. Yep. Once a year. I'm not a black licorice fan at all. My grandfather loved it. He was one. Do you guys remember the licorice pipes? The old licorice, like they looked like tobacco pipes. Yeah, if you like cinnamon, she uses a little red food coloring in the cinnamon caramels and then cinnamon extract. And they are really good if you like. They almost are kind of like a cinnamon bear. Like, I don't know. They've got caramel consistency, but cinnamon flavor. They're good. Kenzie likes them. You like the cinnamon ones?
Yeah.
You don't like the black licorice.
No, I drank too much Jägermeister when I was younger.
Yeah. Yes, the old school black licorice pipes. He loved those. Yeah. So my mom started making black licorice caramels for him. Yep. We used to, every time we'd find him anywhere, we'd buy them and get them for my grandfather. He loves them. But this turns, I mean, you can make these into black licorice and cinnamon real easy. Some people, that's their favorite. You can also put walnuts in them, pecans in them. You can do all sorts of stuff with them. Oh, it's so gross. I can't stand black licorice. I'll make them for other people, but whew, I can't even taste test them because they're so bad. Fisherman's Friend. Perry, I have not heard of those. We used to have a restaurant right next to it. Was an old Western candy store. In fact, after the restaurant, we were done leasing the place, they turned the whole thing into an old Western candy shop. I think it's still standing too. Well, I know the buildings are still there, but I think that's what they still have in it. And they had the big barrels of all the old school candy in it. It was really cool. Okay, we're going to let this get going on medium. I'm going to use some chapstick. These ones will be good for little cookies, things of that nature. Diverticulitis. Ugh. The candy cigarettes. Homemade black licorice ice cream. There's a place in Washington outside of Pasco. The Creamery. Do you remember the name of that place?
I don't remember.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's on the way between Pasco, Washington, and Spokane. And it's this big, they have apple orchards and it's like a fruit stand, but they make their own homemade ice cream. They have the best banana cream ice cream I have ever had in my entire life. Chunks of pie crust in it. It was so good. I don't think I've even heard of that, Smiles. Jungle Gyms?
Huh?
Do we have a Jungle Gyms?
I don't think so.
Let me look. I don't think I've even heard of that, truthfully. Let me look. Nope. Is it an international market? Is that what it is? I don't think We don't have anything like that. I'm sure we have something similar to that, probably in Phoenix. I bet there's an international market up there. Let me see. Let me look. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of them, actually. Bless you, Kenzie. Kenzie's in her bathroom. Druluth. I can't talk. Druluth. Did you hear what I'm doing? I can't talk today. Jerusalem. I cannot say that for some reason. International market in Phoenix. 100% recommend. We'll have to try that sometime. I love to go look at some of the other options. Are you
You
okay?
still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sat on my foot too long.
Okay, here we go.
Do we have the stuff to make lasagna? Like the noodles and the sauce?
We have the noodles. We don't have the cheese or cottage cheese.
Yeah. But see, I want to get extra this time so we can make like 4 batches of it.
Yeah, we have lasagna noodles. Then get tinfoil pans. We need hamburger too. We need hamburger from Winco. You're gonna need
Cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese. Do we need?
pasta sauce.
I already
We have
added that.
3. And we have 1 box of lasagna noodles. So you'll need mozzarella, cottage cheese.
I already
We have
added that.
eggs.
How many things of meat?
Oh, I need to get 2 of the big rolls and
Okay.
cut them up.
Well,
So you can have half one of those for your
because I want to
sauce.
make like 4 pans so I have extra.
Yeah, that's fine. We
Because-
need to get you some of those little tin pans too, and we could get some of the smaller ones so you can make individual ones for just
We'll look at
heating
this.
it up. I'll show them that. That's kind of cool. Oh, they're kind of making them into like raviolis, individual little ravioli type lasagna. Oh, that's smart. Check that out.
Oh, that looks so good.
That's a really smart way of doing it, though.
Gosh.
Did you guys see how they wrap those? That's pretty smart. All right, let's add our candy thermometer in here.
I'm like a fanatic for lasagna. Like I crave it all the time. It's that good.
Every Sunday. Family event. We used to make it on the farm too. I miss living on a farm, to be honest, but
Man, now I want lasagna. After
I
watching
am not
that.
making lasagna tonight. No, ma'am.
It's like they did like individual tiny like little lasagnas and then they put them in a pan all together and then they cook them.
Are you commenting?
Yeah. Why?
Just making sure that's you again. Because on StreamYard, I can't tell if you have a wrench or not. Kenzie, you did the same what? Bug your mom?
He's not talking about me. Wait, is he?
What?
Oh, no, he's talking to Kay.
Yeah, I saw the.
Yobergal said that.
Oh my god.
Show that again, sis. Yobergal, look at this. They took the lasagna noodles, so the pre-cooked lasagna noodles, and they took them and folded them in a bowl to make little individual little slices, but they wrapped them. Here, she'll show you again. So they take 2 and layer them. Then they put the meat sauce and then their cheese filling ricotta. They look like they're using ricotta and cottage cheese. Then they stuffed it and then folded the noodle back over it. And then watch, they turn it upside down in the pan with meat sauce on the bottom. And then they add mozzarella to the top of it.
And it just comes out easy. Like you don't have to.
You don't have it all stuck together. It's all these other little individual servings of it. It looks really good.
I want lasagna.
Yeah, it looks
soup.
like ravioli.
Or this one.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Or this looks good.
Ooh, Perry, that's a good idea though. You could actually do that and freeze it. Lasagna soup. This is the soup she was talking about.
Oh yeah, that looks good too.
We'll have to try that.
Lasagna soup? Or
No, the little individual. That's turning them into little raviolis is smart. My opinion, that's smart. All right, now we're cooking. Right? Super good idea. You could freeze them like that too, little individual servings. That's a smart idea. For the restaurant, we used to make taco meat in advance. You could only have it made so much in advance. Of course, you have to because food waste and stuff. But we would take and make the taco meat for like tostada shells and stuff. So we put them individually. Like I think it was a half a cup or a cup of. It was probably a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of meat. You would measure it out and individually bake them. So then when somebody came in and ordered a tostada or a taco salad or whatever, you would just deep fry the shell, all of your fixings, and then you'd have this little package of taco meat that you could put in hot water, like boiling hot water, and it would just like you made it fresh. I don't know how long it would keep like that in your freezer, but I'm assuming a while. You could do that at home too for individual tacos. Especially if you're single and only cooking for one. Cooking for one or two is really hard at times. Okay. We're putting off a lot of heat over here. Oh, it is what it is. That's amazing. You do so much. Your community is so lucky to have you. That's what I always say. If people don't realize the other side of the life, go volunteer at a homeless shelter or a soup kitchen during the holidays. It'll remind you how good you have it. Those people are just happy to get a hot meal and out of the cold half the time. It's really freaking sad, honestly. Meatloaf. Babe, do you want? Oh, I have to make homemade biscuits then. Ugh. I don't know if I have the energy to make homemade biscuits tonight. What can I cheat? You want breakfast burritos for dinner?
Sure. We just have caramel.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You guys can just eat caramel. I'm like, don't you ever just get sick of cooking dinner? You're like,
All the time.
I just get sick of running out of ideas. I need to get a sale on roast. I want a good French dip.
You could just do lasagna every night. I'm sure Kenzie would like that.
Ugh. Kenzie might like that, but I wouldn't. Neither would the girls. I don't know if Nana's going to want to eat. Why did I get that out? I don't want to get it. pulled the sausage out and put it on the counter. I don't eat it yet. I could just make steak, egg, and cheese breakfast burritos too and use the leftover steak.
Okay.
Do you use ketchup on your guys's? I love meatloaf, but I like it with cream of mushroom. Mm-hmm. Well, my girls are picky too. So a lot of times I'll cook something for Kyle, Kenzie, and I, and then make something different for the two of them. Actually, Kyle, Kenzie, Aaliyah, and I usually, and then Alana something else because Alana is, and I am not the mom that says you have to eat what's put in front of you. With kids with food sensitivities, that just doesn't work. I'd rather have them eat and make them something different or allow them to have an option than force them to try and struggle through something that they just can't. So it's oftentimes like 4 different things people are eating in my house at night, but it works. She'll try everything, but she definitely has sensitivities to certain things or intolerances that she doesn't like. So, okay, we're at 225. Got about 18 degrees to go. Meatloaf. What do you put in them? Tell me what you guys put in your meatloaf. Oh, Perry, I love that. See, you guys are all such amazing humans. Doing so much for your communities.
I like meatloaf.
I like meatloaf too.
Too bad he died.
Babe,
He did.
not the singer.
You don't like it? I do.
Yeah, of course.
Like a bat out of hell.
Cheddar stuffed meatloaf. Okay, tell me how are you making them? Italian meatloaf. Diced tomatoes, Parmesan cheese. I've never heard of that, Mercedes girl. Breadcrumbs, garlic, salt, pepper, egg. Okay. Do you use breadcrumbs or saltine crackers? You gotta have egg for the binder. You do use ketchup. Make a sauce. Homemade bread rolls stuffed with hamburgers, onions. That sounds like flesh kikla. Almost. Flesh kikla is some sort of dough, hamburger meat, and I think cabbage. I haven't had it in so long. You guys can see the caramel still. Meatloaf in the Instapot. I've never had that. 2 eggs, cup of oatmeal. Oatmeal? Emery, I might have to try that. Ooh, a cold. I've never had one like that. Hey, Stargazer. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad to hear that about the puppy. Okay, good. Okay, we are almost to 2:30. We're almost to 2:35. So we got about 8 degrees left to go. I don't know if you can tell the difference in this one. The color consistency is a little bit darker, which is normal. This is more what the true recipe calls for. Smells the same. Totally smells the same. Hold on, honey. I can't do anything right now. So give me 1 second.
What do you need, Alana?
Okay, you can walk over here, kiddo. It's pointed at my feet. Just walk that side. Thank you.
I need a bottle of water. It sounds empty.
You can go to the fridge. They can't see you there. Sorry, guys. Try to keep kids out of the camera, but let them get their water. You can take that with you as long as it stays on your nightstand. Or you can set it in the bathroom if you don't want to spill it in your bedroom.
Okay.
As soon as this is done boiling, kiddo, and I'm done stirring, I'll give you some more cold medicine. You had ibuprofen, but you can have some cold medicine. I have a feeling she's going to be home tomorrow. Whatever this is really kicking her booty. So far, no fever, though. Shepherd's pie. Sorry, guys. Hey, Muffin Mouse. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the comments really well right now. So, okay, now we are at 240. We're going to go. We are going to remove from heat because it will still heat up. We're going to remove the candy thermometer. And now we're going to add in our vanilla. One teaspoon of vanilla. Poor little thing. She just sounds terrible. Okay, now added the vanilla. You guys can see it mixes in. So this is, oh, I must have had something on the bottom of my pan. So this is a little bit darker with the real butter. This is still evaporated milk though. Let me show you what it looks like. Looks about the same. Smells, so far it smells the same. Let me find, we're going to try to do it this way. I'm just using a little gravy ladle. To fill them. Give me a second, you guys. I'm just filling my molds. I can't think and do this at the same time. Oh, I got too much in this one. And they look kind of messy, but they clean up just fine. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's take this out of here.
Brittany says we should order pizza tonight and do the cooking tomorrow.
We've got frozen pizzas.
Oh.
We could just do frozen pizza.
Well, okay.
Kyle don't care what kind of pizza it is. He just loves pizza. And actually, those Red Barons are really good. All right, we're getting there. Hold on. I'm using the little rose ones. The new ones I just got. And you could really take your time and do them, like, make sure you get them all in there and pour it out. And if you're really trying to be professional about it. I'm not. I'm just trying to get it done. Ooh, these are going to be a great size, though.
Told you.
Told me what?
Nothing.
I'll show you guys closer up in a second. You got to move kind of fast because it does set up pretty fast. I need to get you guys some music to listen to while I'm not talking.
You want me to sing?
Sure.
No.
What's love got to do?
Got to do with it.
I was expecting Britney Spears. I'm a little disappointed in you right now. Backstreet Boys. You know, something bop.
No. That's handsome.
Oh, I know. Oh, my hand's burning. Okay, this is definitely heavier. I can already tell. It's richer. The coloring's even richer. So that water definitely in the margarine does make it a little bit lighter colored. But flavor-wise, let's see. All right. Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo.
What?
I stuck my spatula thing down. Okay. Now let's spread these. And you also need to hit your pan from the bottom too. I guess I should have showed that last time to get your air bubbles out. You can also save this like when you're popping these out, because all this top layer stuff will fall off and create shards. What you can do with it is you can use it for ice cream, topping of ice cream, for caramel pieces on your ice cream. Or you can, Kenzie, come here. Hold on, I gotta get my taste tester back in the building. Oh, sent me an email. Okay, I'll check it. I haven't checked my email in days, maybe a week. Okay, this might be the jam. Hold on, let me find Kenzie. Pause. Here, sis. Come. It's hot. Come out here and tell them what you think. The official taste tester is coming out.
My mom used to make me the French bread pizza.
I hate this stupid game. I'm gonna lose it.
Maybe you should get off it.
Mercedes girl.
Dude had a riot shield and just throwing knives
So
at me.
freaking good.
Stop playing online with 40-year-old men.
This is the jam right here.
It's fun.
Scratch the butter. Or no, scratch the margarine. Don't do the margarine. I mean, it still works. If that's all you have, absolutely go for it. If that's what you have to work with, it's wonderful. It is good. But this is other level good. This is a whole different ballgame. Kenzie's going to like the other one better.
Why?
Because you always have to be the difficult one. So they're all in the molds. Yeah, right now I'm telling you right off the bat, this is so much better.
Hand me a piece of the other one. I'm gonna compare.
So much better. Have Kyle try that one.
Oh,
Yeah. Do that one. 100% amazing. So good. A-OK. Okay. What's that little guy on the Little Rascals say?
Okay.
I don't know why that stuck in my head all of a sudden. Oh, you guys, so much better. Do that. No, okay, this is
take that one out of the fridge.
which one?
The hard one.
I have to package them. They have to sit for a while. That's why they're in there.
No, they're super hard.
I know, but that's why they have to be in there.
They're not normally this hard. This one's not. The recipe.
Which one?
These ones in the fridge, they don't get this hard.
What do you mean? They all go in the fridge to harden.
No, this is like really hard.
Which one are you eating?
The other one.
The margarine one. It's hard.
It's hurt my jaw.
Okay. Well, they all hurt your jaw. That's how caramel is.
No, but this one's really hard. It's like a jaw.
That's what I wondered about the margarine, though, when it sets up because of all the water consistency in it. So, okay. So far,
I like the flavor of the other one, but it's too hard. I like the consistency of this one.
hands down, I'm a major fan of the butter and the evaporated milk. Now, I'll tell you in a minute Smiles, I do too. I'll tell you in a moment how they're set up. What one did you like the flavor of better, babe?
Both.
You don't have can you even tell the difference?
Nope.
Are those the ones? The other one?
These are the margarine ones.
Bite into one. See how hard it is. You can see what I'm talking about.
I don't eat on camera.
Just
It
bite
is
into
such
it.
a trip for me to even taste test anything on camera. I'm so weird about it. Am, I need you here to taste test for me. Okay, let me try.
Really hard compared to how they normally are. See what I'm talking about?
Flavor is amazing.
The piece of the freaking thing just came off because it melted into it.
That's typical. I don't know. I say stick to what you know. And for me, that's butter and cream. I'll tell you how these set up. We'll wait a minute and see how these set up. The flavor of this is great. The flavor of the margarine and the evaporated milk is great. There's nothing wrong with the flavor of it.
I prefer that flavor, but the hardness of it, I don't like it. It hurts really bad.
Your jaw is also messed up, so.
How is it messed up? It's fixed.
Well, I know, but.
I wouldn't say I'm know-it-all, just very, very little.
He just doesn't. He's not picky about this.
Bite into this.
No,
It's hard.
no. How do I do that?
It'll pull your crown out.
Oh, that's what I need.
Yeah, good idea.
No.
Spicy fudge.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it's butter. Oh.
It's weird, one, but that one's not as caramely. Like, the flavor's not as strong.
I definitely say go with the cream or the evaporated milk and butter so far, but I can't tell a difference between the evaporated milk and cream, I don't think. Now I'm gonna have to call me and my mom. I'm gonna have to call my mom after this and walk her through my taste test because she's gonna be like, Rebecca Joe, how am I supposed to know without telling or tasting them? I'm gonna be like, because this is your professionalism here, Ma. She'll be like, what did you do now? Well, I tried it all different sorts of ways. She always gets mad at me because I take her stuff and twist it and tweak it until I like it. But this, I don't know. You can't lose on any of them, honestly. But I definitely say if you have the ability of using butter, use butter. Because the consistency is better. That's the professional taste tester's view too. That's Kenzie's view. So, but aren't these cute? These are little packages. These are just for our family, but maybe I'll give them to somebody. Little caramel packs. I should put warnings in the bags that I give away. If you break a tooth, that is not my fault. Loss of teeth is not my issue. Yeah. Mercedes girl, I think the price difference isn't that much either. I think there are two, they might have been 3 for $6. So it's about the same. So 1 can of evaporated milk versus heavy cream. I say if you're using butter as is, just use the original recipe. Honestly, the butter makes a hell of a difference. Hell of a difference. For sure. I definitely say go with the butter because it is way better. The consistency is just way better. We'll let these sit up for a few minutes and then I will show you guys what the butter looks like as it settles. I don't know. I'm kind of tripping about the fact that you can turn it into, I mean, if you had never had the caramel before, you would have no different. You would have no clue that it wasn't supposed to taste like that. I almost think the margarine for caramel apples would set up better against a caramel apple. Maybe. Let's look at them. Okay. Only complaint about the little wrappers. These little buggers get stuck to your fingers. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna have a sugar overload. This is so much sugar. They need to set for a few more minutes. Where'd the bag go? Let me throw one of them in the. Yeah. The butter is so much better. But the margarine's good too. Shop. Tell them to do it with butter. Oh, I haven't had baklava in so long. I haven't heard anybody talk about that in so long. Okay. Yeah. I say if you're only making a couple batches, just do the original recipe. with cream and evaporated milk. That's my official word to the wise. But if you're just making it off of what you have and you only have margarine and evaporated milk, go for it. Flavor wise, still really good. Just not as rich. Now, I don't know how it's going to be chewing after a while, but we'll see. If it's not broke, don't fix it. We're back to that because butter is where it's at. You mean your fiance shop? Congrats again, by the way. I'm so happy for you guys. Okay, these are kind of a pain in the ass, actually. Oh, Mark. She doing true crime? She doing a case? I rarely catch her live. I like some of her content. Half the time I have no freaking clue what the hell she's talking about, though. Uh-oh. I split it. Her voice is very soothing to me. Oh, on her Unplugged channel. I'm going to have to read the comments because I missed. Emery. Oh, shit. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I can't post comments or drop links, but you're free to, if my mods are, if there's anybody with a wrench in here that wants to drop a link for anybody, you can, feel free. You guys know I don't care. You can drop your channels. I would help out, but I'm a little sticky at the moment. But feel free to drop your channels. And I will post that video too, so you guys can get your community tabs, because I'm not joking. I posted these pillow slides that I'm wearing today. I bought these for me and my mother-in-law, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. And we both wear them nonstop. They're really comfy. You know who will eat these and never know the difference of the ingredients? Ricky Bobby.
Huh. Yeah.
I gotta make pecan tassies too. We gotta do that. We gotta do caramel popcorn. I gotta do caramel popcorn and pecan tassies in the next 5 days, 8 days. I have injections scheduled for the 11th myself. So I have to have them done before then because it's my father-in-law's birthday and I'm making him pecan tassies and oh, and they were a great price shop. Great price, $19.99 instead of $40. I was like, heck yeah, I gotta share that. They're so comfy though. This is what I wear when I'm like cooking. That's why I have socks on right now with them. But I wear them around the house. They have grip on them too. So like if you're out watering the yard, my mother-in-law wears them to go out and water the lawn, but they have a good grip on the bottom so you don't fall on your ass when you're watering. It's nice. They're really comfortable, especially if you're on your feet a lot. We're just making little caramel bags. We're almost done. Thank you guys. Emery, I cannot wait. I am so excited. I'm going to go sub because I love those cooking channels are my jam. Adventures in Yum. Does anybody watch her? She does pastries. She made this Oreo bark, Oreo peppermint bark. You take chocolate, you put it out on like parchment paper, and then you take Oreos and layer it, and then you take more of your chocolate and you cover the entire thing, and then you use peppermint, like crushed up candy canes or whatever, and put it across the top. It's super simple and really easy, but she did that the other day on her channel. I really like her. She does a lot of like short videos, but she's really talented. I'll probably do some shorts with the ingredient lists of this stuff for you guys. So you guys have like a 1-minute video of here's the ingredients and this is what you're making kind of thing. So you don't have to reference back to a 5-hour video of me making caramels. Actually, we've only been here for 2.5 hours and we made 2 whole batches. Look at us go. All right, I need a couple more. Okay, these are a little bit of a pain in the ass. Wax paper is definitely easier, but you don't have to twist and turn. So there's that. And the little cellophane wrapper things are a little annoying. There's that. We got 3 more baggies to do. Saltwater taffy. That shit's hard to make. Pulling taffy is not easy. And that is a rock candy too. Rock candy can be really difficult. That takes skill in my opinion. I'm not that adventurous yet. Maybe in the next couple of years we'll pull up some taffy making time. Probably not. Ugh. Almost done. But I got these little strip things everywhere. Stuck to me. Last one. You just buy it, yeah. Thank you, mods, for dropping links and stuff for me. I appreciate you guys. You guys can drop your own channels too. I'm gonna post that video so you guys can. I'll do that one of these days. I'll just come in here and sit when I don't have sticky hands. And those of you that have community posts and want to share recipes and links to your favorite things and stuff, we'll share your pages so everybody can follow and sub up to you guys so you guys can start using your community walls and talking to each other. I think honestly, people get so stuck watching like creators that, you know, sometimes you guys connect with each other and then the only time you see each other is in chats, when in reality, like if you guys had ability to do community posts, you could engage with the people you talk to in chat more often and help each other out with posting links and recipes and inspirational stuff and photos of whatever you want to share. I know some of you garden and can and plant, like stuff like that is oftentimes forgot, and it's such a huge thing. Okay. So our first batch, this is our evaporated milk and evaporated milk and margarine batch. That's this one. see what this one's gonna be. Mm. Mm. Okay, these are cute. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. Yep. Butter makes a huge difference. Definitely do the butter. Mm-hmm. Okay, they need to set up a little bit longer, but so much. Why do I keep doing that? Because my fingers are so stuck. So much better. I'm trying to do the Ote sign and my fingers are freaking stuck like chalk. I'm like the lobster claws over here because my freaking fingers are so stuck. Yeah. So much better, y'all. So much better. Oh. Okay. You can use the butter. I'm still like, I'm gonna be sticky forever. What do you think?
They're good.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah,
Which one do you prefer?
these ones.
The ones with the butter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do the butter. Do the butter. Rice Krispie treats. Smiles, this isn't hard at all, honestly. These are really easy. I just need to... Mm. The flavor. It is what it is. The flavor is so much different. Kenzie likes the margarine ones. They're good. Like for anybody that wouldn't know, like if you've never had like homemade caramel before, you would have no clue. And people would rant and rave about how good it is. Because it is really freaking good. It is really, really good. But this is just by far so much better. Like, hands down. My mom used to make my brother like harder ones, like sugar daddies. Do you guys remember the old sugar daddy suckers? You can do that too. You can get the little sucker molds with the sucker sticks and turn them into sugar daddies. I don't know if any of you remember those candies or not, the suckers from them. Definitely do the butter. Butter, butter, butter. And I say go. If you have heavy cream, use it. If you have evaporated milk, use it. I don't think it makes a difference on that. The evaporated milk and butter is good. Yes, sugar daddies and sugar babies. Yes. You can easily take this recipe and turn them into that. Just go to the 248 mark. So it's harder. So it's more of a sucker. Yep. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, while I tried these out. And I broke my own rule of eating on camera. It's more like it was just stuck to my teeth on camera, but right, Nana? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. Definitely sticking with butter. Butter, butter, butter. Kate, you would love this then. Randaroo, ask away. Yeah, Kay, thanks for hanging out with me while I did this. I'm gonna sit here. I was taste testing. There you go. It is what it is. There you go. I was taste testing. That's a good one. I'll go with that. I will go with that. I feel so sticky still, and I've washed my hands like 14 times, but my freaking fingers are like better with butter. We're gonna waste a whole bunch of butter. Are you the one who said Nicole that said on one of her lives that her son was unalive? Randaroo. So what was actually said was that she lost her son in a video. Anybody remember the exact language that she used? She's said numerous times that she does not have children. And the only reason I'm answering this is because you asked. But she told the story. I don't remember the exact verbiage that she used, to be 100% truthful, but I think it was that she lost the child. I have a clip of it. I'll have to look to see exactly the wording that was used, but yeah. Yep. Unfortunately. I'll shut it off so I don't trigger anybody to smoking. Right, Mark? I know. Yeah. Yep. I think that video.
Oh, there we go.
No, Randaroo, I would never message your family. I don't know who you are, if you're related to her or anybody, but I would, in fact, somebody claiming to be a family friend of hers reached out to me under a fake email. So I was hesitant to even read it. I never read it out loud because it was filled with a bunch of information I didn't need to know. But yeah, that's a whole situation. There's a whole video about that. It's from my understanding, it's either privated or in her members only on her other channel. She's got 2 channels. So I hate mentioning that, but she's actually talked about, she tells one story publicly and says another thing in members only. So there's that too, just to kind of give you, but I would never reach out to anybody on Instagram ever. Randaroo, if you have any questions, you can email me. You can feel free to email me. I don't know who you are or anything, but you said your family, so I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's really sad. Like yeah, there's just so much to it. None of it makes sense, like, at all. And that's something I don't take lightly at all. Oh, Randaroo, it could be. They, at one point in time, just so you are aware too, they created, I don't know who is behind it, but one of them created an email that was close to my Nonsense on the Web. This is my backup page. I have a primary page too. My email is nonsenseontheweb@gmail.com. If you have questions and you want to hear clips, feel free to ask me and I will get you what I have. But they created an email similar to mine, and kangaroo, it auto corrected you to kangaroo. Smiles. But they created an email account close to mine and actually emailed other creators that I associate with and threatened to put my children on the dark web and and stuff about CP even. Like the whole situation is an evolving, disgusting mess. I hope you have a great night too. I'm really sorry that this is going on for you. But I would never, ever, I would never reach out to any of you guys. That is not something I do. I don't talk to, like, none of it. I felt it was so disgusting and disturbing as is. So I appreciate you asking me, though, respectfully and being so kind. I'm sorry that this is so much for you guys. Everybody over here, just so you guys know, like, there is some serious stuff being lied about. So people have, no, Mark, you're fine. It's so different because it's affecting real families with these lies. Like, these are major lies that are being told. And I feel really bad for that's why I haven't talked about some of the stuff that's been said and told to other people. It's really sad. Yeah. So sorry that you guys are going through that. I don't even know her, nor do I want. Yeah, I rarely check my own messages and talk to my own people, like my own subs and my own. I would never do that. That's just not who I am. And I barely use Instagram. That's the other thing. If you get anything from Instagram messages, you'll know it's not me because I never message anybody. The only people I get messages from on Instagram are Kyle and Kenzie in our group chat. In fact, when she was doxxed on Instagram, another creator called me on the phone on Messenger to tell me, hey, this was what happened. She's still denying that's her. Yeah, Kay, it will, unfortunately. Yes, I'm really sorry, Randaroo. That's nobody that I associate with would reach out to your family. We have that strict policy, and that's why this has gotten so serious for me too, because it's terrible. But if you want the clips of what was actually said, please reach out and I will make sure you get what was said. Sorry about that. God, that makes me feel bad. I just don't understand why people do what they do. I will never get it. I will never, ever understand it. All right. Any questions about Carmel? Yeah, Amethyst, thank you. I can't remember the exact terms that were used, but it made it seem like after she was, from what I gathered, and not trying to speak out of turn, but just because I was asked, specifically, there was, the way it was worded was very, triggering, to say the least, to a lot of people, especially people with Randaroo. Yes, have a great night. Yeah, okay, so please be aware, everybody, that that's weird. If they're using Instagram, no. She stated the sisters were all deceased, by the way. All of the sisters were no longer living too. So yeah, of course, Kate, feel free. I feel so bad. Like, I hate even talking about this because those are such personal stories. That's why I didn't even want to talk about what was talked about to begin with. So Randaroo, if you need anything though, please let me know. I'm sorry again, really sorry. Yes, kiddo. Yeah, you can come out here. The camera's off. Yes, ma'am. Yep, I will help you. Okay. Do you want some cough medicine now? Okay. Or some decongestant? Hold on, you guys.
Well, there's a lot of people commenting.
You can say hi.
Hi.
They can't see you, which is a good thing.
Is anybody saying hi back?
Not yet. It takes a little minute.
Okay.
They will, though.
Okay.
They will say hi.
What does red door
See? There you go. Hi, sweetie. Hi, cute guy.
Yay.
Yay. You need to go get some of that aquifer on your lip, kiddo.
Okay. Oh. What is Radzuro?
That's somebody's name.
Oh.
That's their YouTube name. It auto corrects it to kangaroo when
Cool.
they try to type it in. We just found that out.
Thanks. Thanks for telling me that. I hope you feel better.
You gonna go finish now?
Yeah.
Okay. You go finish and then I will end my live and come up and help you put it away.
Okay, I only like half. I only
You got 9 more things to fold? Okay. She's a doll. Yeah, she is. That's the baby. That's the baby. The ornery baby. That's sick. The ornery little one. She's like, is anybody saying hi back to me? Thank you guys. You just made her day. She's so, they're just so sweet. The way she came around the corner. Becky, can I come out there now? Like, they're so cautious. Even like when she realized my camera was on last night and she like saw me and the camera was on, she like ran out of it. And then she's all, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, you're fine. It's my fault, not her. Picked up fresh lobster bisque from a store yesterday. Kind of pour yourself into a carton. Okay. It has been sitting in the fridge. Can I freeze it tonight if I don't want to eat it tonight? I would freeze it, get it in the freezer right away. Yes. I don't know. Where's Revival? Well, she's out having it. I don't know enough about seafood to know how long it lasts. I know with cream and stuff, you got to be careful, but I would assume if you bought it yesterday and it sat in the fridge the entire time, if you put it in the freezer, it should be good. Oh my gosh, Rachel, she's the cutest. That's what I hate about YouTube. I wish I could share them with you guys because y'all would understand why I am the way I am. They're the best little shits. When we're done, I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Make sure you put some aquifer on your lip, please. Her poor little nose has been running. Yeah. You guys, these babies. It's a lot of work, but they are the sweetest. Yeah. They make my world just everything. They are everything in my world. All of my girls. She's got such you should, I wish I could share so much with you guys because if you could see what she looked like when she came to me 8 years ago and what she looks like today. My mom didn't even hardly recognize her, how much she's changed, but she was so little because, all of her issues and stuff. And then she finally caught up and she's finally like on target and stuff, but she's just the cutest little thing. And she's got the best personality and she has no filter, just like her auntie, but with her special abilities, we call them, she's not neurodiverse. She's neuroexceptional. And she is just the sweetest, but the most blunt. She's the one that told me when I had makeup on that I looked like a drag queen. She's just the best, though. They can give you gray hair really fast, too. I mean, they're ornery when they want to be, but she is so stinking cute. She's also the one that read 20 books in the first 3 weeks that we moved here. She is so freaking funny. She's just got a personality from hell. And her and her sister are so opposite. And they drive each other nuts, but they're only 10 months apart. And let me tell you, they are wild children. But they are just the sweetest, kindest. I'm going to let Aaliyah come on one of these times with me and have without the camera on and have her chat with you guys and explain to you what she feels about the homeless population and the LA situation. I was telling Revival and Am the other day about our conversation and it's just the sweetest thing. And she absorbed so much. And I kept saying where did you learn this stuff? And she's like, you and Kyle. And it's moments like that's what makes life worth it. It's the small things. And, it really makes me sad because so many people on this app can't enjoy the small things in life. They can't, they don't have joy in much. And it really sucks. People get lonely, people get depressed, and it's hard to find joy in things. But when you take it back to like the small, simple things, and, our kids, whether they're your biologic child or your foster children or your grandkids or your nieces and nephews, whatever the case may be, they are such a sponge of who we are. And you don't even realize what they pick up around that's going on. And just to hear them, like, I don't know. Oh God, she is, yes. Yeah. And they might not, she's got a lot of, she's the little one that you guys just heard talking. She's the one with juvenile idiopathic arthritis and autism and other behavioral health issues. She was premature and in NICU with withdrawals for over 5 weeks. She had it rough from the start, rough from jump. She didn't get a shot. And to see how much she has grown and developed into this amazing little young woman over the years, it gives me such a sense of pride watching how beautiful she is. Like, she is, and I'm not talking just physical appearance, like she is a beautiful little girl. Oh my God, Kay. Yeah, she out of the mouth of babes. There is no freaking filter on these girls. They get that they come by that naturally. But truly, genuinely, their mom, my sister, even though she's, in prison and stuff, she's an addict with co-occurring disorder. She's got mental health issues that she tried to self-medicate with substances. That is a common thing. It's not like that hasn't touched almost every one of our lives. And yes, I have a lot of resentment towards parts of that because she was like my mom. She pretty much helped raise me for a long time. So of course there was anger that came with it for me, but that's my sister and that's their mother. And they are a lot like their mom, and their mom is a beautiful, intelligent, smart, funny as hell when she wants to be woman too. She's just unfortunately an addict and unfortunately has struggled with addiction for majority of my adult life and hers. It's over 25 years that she's fought this battle. So, and they finally got over the anger stage too. So it's, yeah. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Anne-Marie. Yep. And it's hard. Like, I didn't even realize I have survivor's guilt because I didn't end up down that road. And it really takes a toll on me because there's a part of me that wants to be angry. Like, I've had to deal with so much stuff just because she's going to prison and child support and Social Security and all of the shit that goes with it. And even though they've been with me for 8 years, there's still shit that comes to affect everybody else. And it's not like she intends to do that. Like, that wasn't her intent to harm me or the girls. That was never her intent. But her choices, unfortunately, affect other people. And so, yeah, there's an anger piece of me, but there's also I have such a hard time because I know why she ended up the way she is. Shit, I was 19 when I took her to rehab the first time she ever went by myself. Yep, absolutely. And addicts are amazing people too. Like, just because you're in addiction, active addiction, or a former addict, my sister was, you want to talk about can cook? She went to chef school. She was a 4.0 student. She could sing like Celine Dion and was in show choir. She had everything that anybody would want, except she couldn't deal with the trauma. Absolutely. Yep. You are so right, Smiles. And it's a good, like, that's why I have such a hard time with a lot of these situations, because I will never speak down about her ever in front of the girls either. Like, they will never see that because that's a part of them. And when you start putting down their biologic family members, their mom, their dad, like, I've never forced them to call me mom. I've never tried to replace her, nothing of the sort. And I never will. Like, they call me mom at times. They call me Becky at times. They call me Aunt Becky at times. They call me Butthead at times. Like, it's just kids. So, but that's a piece of them. So, you're putting down a piece of them when you start doing that. I don't know. It's just the reality of it. What is she up to? The middle one is in the kitchen. Oh, I see what she's doing. Yep, absolutely, Kay. Yeah, Kyle lost his brother way too young to addiction from a heroin overdose, and then the other brother to brain cancer. Like, it is, it's just part of life, unfortunately. Nope. Kay, she's messing with a potato. I don't know what she's doing with the potato, but she'll open the door here in a minute and come ask me something, I guarantee. She will absolutely come. Yeah, they do. Nana L, yeah, they do. Yeah. It's just an unfortunate thing, and it's one of those things that I feel lucky that I didn't end up in those shoes. I have the medical issues and she got the mental health issues, and it's like it's just part of it. Oh my gosh, Smiles, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Mark, you know exactly. Yep. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The one made her Christmas list, the middle child made her Christmas list, and on it says her own bedroom. They have the biggest room in the house. And they're barely ever in there. And they separate each other out. Like, one will come downstairs. They have their own TV and their own living room and stuff in the house. But then the other one will go upstairs and watch, so they don't have to watch the same things and just chill out and hang out. But she's like, I want my own room. That's what she wrote on her Christmas list. Oh, little shits. Eating dinner now. Yeah, Kay. And it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel guilty because it's like, oh, Nana L, I know that struggle. Yeah, schizoaffective disorders. It's something else. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So sorry. That's a really hard one. Yeah. Any medical or mental health issues, medical issues cause mental health issues too, because it causes anxiety and depression and isolation and a grief process of the person you used to be, and all of it goes hand in hand. Mental health and medical or physical health go hand in hand. Schizoaffective disorder is extremely difficult. Right? Smiles, that's a big one for Santa. Oh no, Mercy. Yeah, Mark. Kyle has lived in a house with 4 girls with 1 bathroom quite often. And I will definitely say that that's one thing he enjoys here, is having our own bathroom and not having to share it with the girls. Yeah, bipolar and schizophrenia. Ugh. That's a hard one too, because it takes nonstop therapy, medications, all of everything, but there's no easy fix for it. Oh my gosh, that's cool. You want me to show him?
If you want, I hung up from the tree.
You can't see our address, right?
Uh-uh.
Okay. I'll show you guys the front of our house. Kyle's got all the Christmas lights up. In and out of the hospital. Yeah, that sucks. And not all mental health institutes are good either. Yeah. And there's not enough practitioners, any of it. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, Kyle and I both, that's a big piece of our life. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, his brothers both left kids behind when they passed away. And it's a family cycle. It's really hard to break those family cycles too. Addiction is a nasty disease. Oh my gosh. And just when you find the right meds, your body chemistry can change, hormones can change, the meds can stop working, then you have to start over at square one, and then you go back through it. Yeah, that's never easy either. Ever, ever.
No, actually, it was really easy. It's just 2 of those, or 3 of those the laser.
They look like spotlights that
the
you
laser
shine on the
spotlights.
front. Hey, Elizabeth. Yeah. Yep. Nana L, I'm so sorry. Gosh. It is so hard to find treatment. Even when people are ready and want the help, it's so hard to find treatment or affordable treatment or treatment facilities that handle co-occurring disorder or any of it. It is so ridiculously hard. And I think the average heroin user, the last stats, it's probably old now, but relapsed 11 times. Okay, I'll be up in just a minute. I'll finish this. I got that much left, and then I'll be up. Okay? Okay. Yep. Sending y'all hugs that are going through that with family members or loved ones. It's not easy. And there comes all the emotions, the anger, the frustration, the sadness, I gave her my sister's graduation speech at her two-year drug program. And my opening line was, I never thought I'd be giving this statement or this speech until her funeral. And well, unfortunately, I'm still so grateful that I was able to speak on her behalf that day, because it was great having my sister back and seeing my sister again for a while. But now she's waiting to be transferred to women's prison again. So it just kind of is what it is.
I was actually happy when my brother got arrested, because then
You knew where he was.
he was actually in
Yeah.
a safe place.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
But when he passed away, it was kind of the same. He's not fighting that fight anymore.
Yeah. Yes, Kay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mercedes, that's a struggle too, and it will be a lifelong struggle. That's really hard. It doesn't just go away either. It's a battle they fight every day. Like, it's so hard. Yep. And then a lot of the insurances won't approve certain medications. They want you to try all these other ones that don't work before they approve it, especially if you have state insurance. Yeah, it's a freaking run around. And right now, if anybody has ADHD or ADD, they're, for some reason, manufacturers are extremely low in stock. Some people aren't even able to get their ADHD meds, adults or children. Like, there's just so much going on. Oh, good night, Emery. Thanks for hanging out with us. Nana, I'm so glad to hear she's got a great support system. That makes a world of difference. But even with all the support, a lot of times people with co-occurring disorder will isolate themselves out of fear for harming other people too. Not because they're being selfish, but being selfless, like trying to keep their problems to themselves, and they don't want to affect other people, and they push everybody that their support system away too. It's a juggling act. Definitely a juggling act. All right, y'all. I got to run. I got to go put laundry away for the little one. She's asking for help, so Auntie's got a mission. She's never been violent. Yeah, that's good. Tape on your door in your room. We had bunk beds when I was growing up. Bunk beds were the torture, and I always had the bottom bunk, and I will never forget her puking spaghetti on me. I still resent her more for that than anything else in life. That was torture. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me and making caramels with me. And now everybody's carameled up. Nobody wants to eat, but I got to go feed them now and go put laundry away. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow on the main page. We're going to talk Tim Ballard and cult stuff and all of that stuff. So unless I have a child homesick, and then you guys probably won't see me until she feels better. But 4 girls, 1 room, bunk beds were mandatory. Absolutely, Stargazer. Good night, y'all. Have a
night.
wonderful time.
Good night, everybody.